You feeling itchy, Pops?
Neighbor got stuck in his tractor. I went out and pulled him out in the skid steer. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we made some huge accomplishments in the front yard and in the backyard. In the front there, we straw and seeded that whole entire hill. That way erosion doesn't take place and try to sweep that sucker away. In the backyard, we actually dug a 100-foot trench and then we threw in a corrugated pipe and we threw some gravel on top, kind of built like a French drain type of deal. That's just because there was some standing water back here and we just want everything to flow properly. Basically, all this water from the backyard is gonna flow to the front yard. That's exactly where we're gonna continue today, is actually in the backyard, because we are preparing for a concrete slab. We still gotta do a good bit of grading, because if you look over here, the soil is actually pretty dang high and we do gotta accommodate for actually a couple inches of gravel and like 4 inches of concrete. So there's a good bit that we gotta take down. So I guess we're just gonna hop into the machines, get straight to work, and hopefully get some gravel down.
Dang, son. Look at the size of that dirt pile, man.
That's some dirt right there, dude.
Look, it's almost as tall as that Kubota there. What'd you say, about 8 feet tall?
About 8 foot tall, dude. That's how much dirt we actually had to take out just so we can get the perfect height, dude.
Well, we added, there was a little bit of a pile right there, but we added some more. What are we gonna do with that right there,
Dude,
man?
that could be some good filling dirt for probably like up front, or even whenever we finish up the house and stuff or build our shop. We're probably gonna even have a bigger pile, dude. I'm talking about like a massive pile of dirt once we start doing the foundation and stuff like that.
I mean, it's always good to have soil because people pay for this stuff, you know what I mean?
And I'd like to actually use this up front right there at the top of the yard. That way we can just level it out, make that platform just a little bit more bigger, you know what I mean?
We could definitely utilize that soil, but let's go check out what we got done over here with the gravel.
Dude, check this out, man. This actually turned out really good, dude. Look at that, nice and smooth throughout the whole entire area. It's gonna give us 4 inches of concrete. We just made it as perfect as possible. I mean, and we kind of like slope the gravel down that way, because our concrete pad, what we're thinking about doing is actually just sloping this whole entire thing that way. That way the water will run off towards the back
Exactly.
side.
And as for that stuff right there, we're going to probably do a little bit more dirt work later once we get this slab poured. That way we know what height to actually leave there.
Yeah, we'll probably go a little bit lower than the concrete pad. That way we can grow grass and all that good stuff over there. But as of right now, dude, this thing is sick, dude. We finally got this thing completely with gravel all the way to the end.
You got that right, man.
We even had to actually cut into some dirt over there. And got it all the way, and we're planning on just pouring this pad up into the rocks. So
yeah, that'd be nice, just in case so those rocks don't move at all, because they could maybe technically, I don't think they'll move, dude.
Yeah, they will definitely not move, but it's just gonna look a lot cleaner when the concrete is up to the rocks. It'll all look natural, you know what
exactly.
I mean?
Plus, we're gonna do the staircase right here, so we need some concrete underneath it. Might as well just extend it that way.
Oh, yeah.
So it only made sense, but
big question is, should we stamp this backyard as a stone, or should we stamp it to look like, you know, like somebody did like some what are you, pavers or something like that?
I think it's called mold or something. I don't know. I don't know.
You can do like molding stamps. It looks like you can do all types of stuff. So there's a large variety. You can make it look like a real stone or like pavers or like bricks or whatever, dude.
I think we should do it because, I mean, I heard that it's not too much more expensive just to get that done.
It's like $3 more a square foot or something like that.
And it would just go with the whole entire flow of this backyard, which, look at, dude, did the grass just grow like within a couple minutes?
Every day, dude, it gets greener. Like, honestly, it grows that fast. And grass is probably the fastest growing plant out there.
Other than, what's it called? Bamboo.
Bamboo. I mean, bamboo is a grass. So, hey, it's the same family.
Dude,
so.
now that I think about maybe
some bamboo.
Exactly. We got some back at the original Goonzquad headquarters or garage.
Yeah, dude. What if we bring some out here? How would you even transport bamboo? Do you have to like dig it out?
I think you got to get like the actual roots or something like that. We'll have to do some research. Bamboo is just a beautiful grass, dude.
And it grows fast, just like a grass. What if we do it like on the side of the house or back here, maybe? I don't know.
I wouldn't mind all this being bamboo, but I think you got to have a lot of water in the soil for it to grow. Yeah, that stuff does
kind of soak in water, so it would probably grow around here. Heck, what if we just plant it right here in this area? You know what I mean?
Dude, that would be super cool. We're just gonna have to do some more research. I mean, we got so much mods to do to this house, man.
Dude, the outside, the backyard, front yard, side yard, other side yard. But as of right now, we can probably, should we go ahead and like order the guys to come out here and pour this pad
first
in?
thing they're gonna do, we can go ahead and actually call the contractor, let them know that we're ready, and they're just gonna come out here and actually form the perimeter or form the form, and then they'll just bring out the concrete truck and they'll get it done, dude.
That'd be awesome to watch how they do the stamps, dude. That'd be really cool.
I can't wait for that. But as of right now, we're gonna move on to the next thing, and that is, since we're already on the machines, didn't you want to go ahead and cover in those holes?
Yeah, since we're already working with these things, what we want to do is cover up these holes that we dug. That the inspector had to come out here and check out our foundation, which our foundation passed. Everything's good. We just want to go ahead and cover all this stuff up and just level out most of this dirt. Probably take some of these rocks away right here and just take them back into the little rock pile that we have going on over there.
Yeah, pretty much just start doing some cleanup around the house, because here soon we're gonna have like exterior guys come out here and we just got to get this stuff out of the way, right?
We're gonna be doing hardy here real soon, so we want to have this nice and clean all the way around the house. Dude, check out this big old cable right here. I believe this is where our out exterior box is, or whatever, the meter box.
Meter box there. We got HVAC there, some other power lines. We got a nice little light that we're gonna have there. I believe we're gonna have a floodlight up top as well. So
dude, check out those thick wires, dude. So this thing is actually gonna go run in the ground up to that green power box that we have over there. But as of right now, let's just go ahead and remove these stairs, fill in both of these holes, and just clean it up around the house. Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here, and we are here at the Home Depot, and what we're about to do is actually run inside and grab some supplies for our well house. So let's just go ahead, get what we need, and then we're gonna head back up to the mountain and show you guys what we're gonna do. right, guys, so we are back up on the mountain here, and today we're actually going to be working on our well house here. As you guys know, we want to insulate this thing and just put up some walls on the interior, and that's exactly what we picked up at the Home Depot. We actually got a bunch of rolls of insulation, some thin plywood for the interior walls, and some great stuff, a few screws and gloves, of course. And you know what I mean? Just, dude, I guess this is what you need.
This is exactly what you need, and this is the stuff that I'm most excited about. I gotta say,
can't wait to use this
stuff
right
is so cool. But as for the insulation, we didn't just get any ordinary insulation.
Dude, we actually got some pretty expensive stuff. This is actually $10 more a roll. And dude, check this out. This stuff is actually plastic wrap.
Look at that plastic wrap fiberglass roll. And the reason why we got this is because like we were reminiscing over the days when we used to do insulation. Like,
dude, in crawl spaces and stuff like that. And this stuff would get all over your clothes if you're not wearing the proper gear.
In your body, dude.
Oh yeah, and if you get it in your hands will just be itching for like a week or something like that. So I seen this stuff, I said, we're not even gonna hesitate. We're gonna buy this plastic roll stuff.
Dude, for sure. Because I remember it felt like ants were crawling all over you, dude.
It's the worst thing.
Dude,
it was crazy, like especially when it's really hot and it gets in your eye. Man, that stuff is horrible.
Dude, I'm just so happy for whoever invented that, but it was definitely worth it. How much more? Like 10 bucks more than your average roll?
Yeah, average roll is like, I think 20 bucks, and this one was 30 bucks. So we got a pretty dang good deal, knowing that we're not gonna have all that stuff flying around in the air.
It's worth
and stuff
it,
like
definitely
that.
worth it. But as for the plywood, we kind of got like some cheaper plywood because, as you know, plywood is, or any type of lumber.
Yeah, lumber is just skyrocketed. This stuff right here was, can you believe, $10 a piece? That's outrageous, dude.
This stuff should usually cost like $2, I believe.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But right now it's a little up there, and I think that should be perfect, right?
Yeah, that would be perfect. It'll be easy to cut, easy to throw in there and screw on. We got some 1-inch screws, so we'll just screw this sucker on like drywall, and we should be good, dude.
Before we actually just get straight to work and start going ham, let's walk inside this well house.
Did we ever show them the electrical that they did?
We never did, but it's about to be awesome because the electrician's got it completely wired out. And go ahead and hit that first switch.
Oh yeah, we got already a light up in this sucker, dude. That's crazy. So we got temporary power in here for now because we do need to run our water from now and then because the plumbers need the water sometimes, and we need some power in here already. That way the guy can come out here and set up our whole well system.
Yep.
Dude.
So as soon as we're done insulating and throwing on the plywood on the walls, that's it. He can come out here, do his thing. But we got a switch right there, a couple receptacles. This is exactly what he needed.
Yep.
And we got the main box right there, right?
Yeah, you got the pump controller here and just a fuse box right here. And I mean, once we get it 100% and the house 100%, we're actually going to run a new line with, I think it's, what is it?
It's called, no, it's like
the piping, whatever.
Yeah, I forget what that piping is called myself.
Yeah, so they're going to run a metal pipe with the electrical wire all the way to the house, and then that's whenever we
Conduit.
Yeah, conduit, that's what it is. So they're going to redo all this. This is just temporary for now. That way we can have water up here. But anyways, what do you say? Clean this place up a little bit?
Yep, let's clean it up and start throwing some insulation in.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so check that out. All the insulation is finally complete. Are you feeling a little bit itchy?
Dude, not really. I mean, just a little bit along this edge right here, but not a big deal, dude. This stuff definitely saved us, dude.
Amazing. Luckily you got the glasses on as well, because that stuff kind of gets in your eyeballs and it
Oh yeah, but dude, check it out, dude. On the inside, it looks really cool with all this stuff here,
looks
dude.
super cool, and it kind of did sound dampening. I noticed it. Did it say something like that? Look at that sound control.
Dude, sound control and thermal control, dude, this stuff, and it feels warm in here already, dude, which is awesome.
Dude, that is pretty neat. Maybe we'll have to do like a little studio in here and make some music.
Make some water music or something like that.
But anyways, that went nice and smooth. We also had to frame out a little bit right there,
Yeah,
right?
we had to throw this 2x4 and this 2x4. That way, whenever we do our plywood, we can easily screw it on the edge here and there, so everything is just nice and smooth.
This one. Change that one, man.
Change it
Pops is going all out. I honestly wouldn't care to just leave that all
alone,
up.
but gotta go professional.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I mean?
You feeling itchy, Pops?
No way.
He's not feeling itchy. He just pulled up with a couple of supplies because we actually misplaced our ladder, or we left it at the house.
Yeah.
And you might have noticed us using the excavator.
Hey, that thing worked out pretty dang good, but the ladder works out a lot better. But anyways, after this one little piece right here, I guess we can start plywooding.
Yes, sir. We're gonna bring in some plywood, try to work around a few things, sockets and whatever. Are we gonna start with the ceiling or the walls?
I say we start with the walls first.
All right, let's go ahead and finish up these little corners and bring in the plywood.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, a quick little update. We got a couple of these plywood sheets on the wall. We had to kind of stagger them, that way they look good. And I gotta say, that's pretty clean, dude.
Oh yeah, it looks really good in here, and we're probably just gonna leave it like that. We're not gonna paint it or anything. Just that's good. It looks good like that. You know
looks
what I mean?
good. The main purpose of this plywood is just to keep that insulation in place. Nothing crazy.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna look good though with all this, especially the ceiling. But right now we're actually gonna remove both of these power boxes and the pump controller. That way we can just have a nice clean wall. We were thinking about going around it, but Pop said let's just go ahead and remove it and just make it nice and clean.
He's willing to go above and beyond.
Oh yeah,
we're ready to work. We just had some good food. We had some pho.
Oh yeah, some pho or food, whatever you call it.
Food by pho fun.
It's some good stuff right there.
But anyways, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and take those suckers off right there and just keep on moving with this plywood.
Yeah, finish up all these walls and then hopefully get to the ceiling.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. We finally got this whole entire ceiling complete and we got it all plywooded up. It looks super good. The only thing that we didn't do is actually this section right here, and that is because the electricians actually told us to leave that alone because I believe they got to change some of the wiring up, or maybe add a switch or something like that. I think they want to do like a dual switch. But anyways, that's pretty much going to be it for today. It is kind of late in the day. And also, you might have noticed that Billy took off a little bit earlier, and that is because he had to be with family, his wife's side of the family, so they had to do a little bit of traveling. So he just took off a little bit earlier. No biggie. Huge amount of progress was done here. And I think there's a few things that I want to do tomorrow. I'll probably come out here, water the grass up front, maybe water the grass in the backyard. There's tons to do, tons of cleanup. But as of right now, I guess we're just going to catch you guys tomorrow in the morning. All right, so it is the next day here, and I was just about to start doing some cleanup around the house and a few other things, but a few things did actually pop up. The neighbor got stuck in his tractor. I went out and pulled him out in the skid steer there. A super cool neighbor, got to meet the neighbors for the very first time, so super happy to have some cool neighbors. We're cool neighbors, just works perfectly. But I guess we're just probably gonna save that other stuff for the next video. I was gonna water the grass as well, but we gotta purchase a connection just to hook that sucker up. But that is pretty much gonna be a wrap for today. We got a lot of awesome things planned for the next video, so make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.